Here we have the PlayStation 3 controller, and this works really well, and also we've got the option of the home button here. So if I was to press the PlayStation button, you can see it will bring me back to home. This is set up the same way as a Pro controller, so it's mimicking the same buttons as a Pro controller. We have to have it connected up as a wired controller. If I unplug that, it will not work wirelessly. So unfortunately it has to be wired. And we need a USB to a mini USB cable, but we don't need the Cronus Max. So at the moment I've got this plugged straight into the PlayStation to Wii U Brook converter down here, and it works absolutely perfectly. So analog sticks work like they should do. If I accelerate here, I can switch phase by doing that top button here. So you can see it go from blue to yellow. So right now I'm going to go through yellow, and that will speed it up. And you can see the analog stick working as a proper analog stick. You can hear the rumble. So rumble works. The thing that doesn't work is motion control. So right now I've got motion control turned on this game, but yet on the PlayStation 3 controller motion control does not work. Also, you haven't got the NFC reader either, so you can't use your amiibos on it. You can hear the rumble there. If anything, the rumble's a bit off-putting because it's so strong. It shakes the whole thing. And if we do R1 up here, that's boost. So as you can see, the PlayStation 3 controller works really well. The game here is Fast RMX. Okay, next we have the PlayStation 4 controller. So this is a DualShock 4, and this is a version 2. So it's the one with the light bar at the top here, as well as across here. Now, out of all the controllers, this one works the closest to a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Again, it doesn't have the NFC, so it can't read any amiibos, but check it out. You can see the motion controls working. So if I go there, you can see if I change phase and accelerate, and you can see I can lean instead of using the analog stick. And I've got rumble working. Don't know if you can see it vibrating or not. Or of course we can turn off motion control by just going to the options menu, controls. On this particular game I find it easy without motion control. Go back to accept. Again, it mimics the Pro controller, so this is going to be your A button here. Right, and if you have a look there, you can see that the analog stick is working like it should do. There you go, so that's the PlayStation 4 controller. That one works really well. And on the PlayStation 4 controller we have the home button as well, which is just a PlayStation button. Yeah. Hold it down to go into sleep mode and change the other settings. Now you might be wondering whether you can use it wirelessly if you get yourself a PlayStation DualShock 4 USB wireless adapter. So this is the sort of thing that you would plug into your PC if you wanted to do remote play. And it works really well on the PC. Unfortunately, I can't get it to work on the Nintendo Switch. So right now I have the Brook adapter plugged straight into the Nintendo Switch, and if I was to plug in this adapter here, normally I should get a blue light on here, but there's absolutely nothing at all. So it's like there's no power reaching it. But yet if I use the Cronus Max, then I can get it to sync up with this here, but it doesn't actually control anything on screen. So if I unplug that, so now if I plug it in via the Cronus Max, plug that into there like so, and now I'm going to plug this into the Cronus Max, and as you can see it recognises it there, and I've got the blue light. So what I should be able to do now is I should be able to hold down the share button and the PlayStation button and get this in pairing mode. So right now you can see it flashing like that, so it's looking to pair with something. And if I hold in this adapter, you will see that that light will change. You might not be able to see it from all the way over there, but if I hold in that adapter here, that light is now flashing twice. So now it has actually paired up, and you see there, it's paired up with that, but yet it won't do anything on screen. So it's not letting the signal through the Cronus Max into the Brook, into the switch, which is unfortunate. So although now I have paired up with this, I still can't control anything on screen. So here we have a little Moga Bluetooth controller that you would use with your Android phone. Unfortunately, you're not going to get these to work either, because there's no way of syncing this up with the Bluetooth dongle down here. So you're not going to get these to work. Next we have the Steam controller. Now unfortunately this doesn't work. At the moment I've got the wireless dongle plugged into the Cronus Max, plugged into the PlayStation, and although it has synced up with the wireless dongle, it's coming up with E because it's not recognised. So if I unplug that one and use the cable, I also have the same issue. So plug that into there. You can see it has synced up with it, but it doesn't recognise anything. If I was to plug it straight into the PlayStation adapter, then it doesn't even sync up with the dongle. If I unplug that and plug the USB cable in, I've got nothing there at all. So unfortunately the Steam controller does not work.